Yes, student, in last video and class we discussed the electromagnetic wave theory, isn't it? Many postulates we studied about the electromagnetic wave theory. Actually, this belongs to light. Okay, that is the nature of light or the property of light, how it travels when it emitted from any of the source, how it propagates, and during the propagation, which type of changes occur around about the light. So, electromagnetic radiation, that is simply what you can call it, light. And the light have many type of properties. These properties are interference. Interference. What is the meaning of interference? Like in this room, if we glow different colors of light, then all these light can be exist here. Getting red bulb, blue bulb, green bulb, white bulb, or any other thing. All these type of light may exist here. That is in the same time and in the same place they can occupy. This is called interference. Are you getting? Diffraction. Okay, that is conversion of white light into different color. Refraction. That is what? Bending the path of light. These are the properties. These can be simply explained on the basis of electromagnetic wave theory. Therefore, it shows that the light or electromagnetic radiation have wave nature. But student, actually light have not only these properties, but besides of these properties, light have many more properties. Getting? And these properties like black body radiation and photoelectric effect. Okay? These properties cannot be explained on the basis of electromagnetic wave theory. Therefore, the present content which we are going to deal is the limitations of electromagnetic wave theory. Limitations means you can say drawback of electromagnetic wave theory. So what are the drawback? The first drawback is the property of light, black body radiation. It cannot be explained. And the second property, photoelectric effect, it again cannot be explained. Two more properties are there which again cannot be explained on the basis of electromagnetic wave theory, which we will deal in next content. Getting? So, very first student, you should know what is black body radiation. You know about refraction, reflection, diffraction, okay, interferences, but you don't know black body radiation. It is first time introduced to you. Although experimentally it is very simple phenomenon, and many times we have observed it in our daily life. What we observed? Student, let it is a iron rod. Getting? Iron, you know, its melting point is very high, 2200 Kelvin temperature. Okay, that is, if we heat it above the temperature, it will convert into liquid form. But if we heat it below its melting point and start heating it below, but the temperature remains below its melting point, okay, then what will happen? The iron rod will first convert into red color. You have observed it in heater. It converts into red color. Again, if we start heating, it converts into yellow color. That is, it glow with yellow color. And again, if continuously heating, now it becomes white and ultimately glow with blue color. That is, time to time, according to temperature increases, that is, the heating increases, its color is getting changed. You can simply observe it in iron filament, okay, which we are using in heater. This is called black body radiation. Here, the black body means black body, that is a metal with very high temperature, with very high melting point, with very high melting point. This is called black body. Getting? So what is the black body radiation? phenomenon when a metal, okay, and what should be the property of, which is perfect absorber or emitter of all frequencies. This is called, that is, we have to take such a metal which is perfectly absorber or emitter of all frequencies. So when a metal is heated continuously, okay, below its melting point, then we observe that first it converts into a red color, then glow with yellow color, then white, and ultimately it glows with blue color. This is known as black body radiation. That is the radiation emitted by a metal. That is different type of radiations emitted by a metal. That is, the frequency is different. So this is known as black body radiation. Are you getting? Now, how we are unable to explain on the basis of electromagnetic wave theory? So, student, actually, the electromagnetic wave theory says that when the light emitted from any of the source, it is in continuous form. Getting? Continuous form, that is, if it is continuous in form, that is in wave nature, then when we heat it, then it should release or radiate same type of color. There should be no different type of color, because the wave is there. This is the wave, so it should have only one frequency. Therefore, it should give or radiate only one color, but it is giving different type of colors. That is, the black body is not absorbing, okay, one frequency only, and it is not emitting one frequency only, but actually it is absorbing different type of frequencies. That is what? That is, it is in discontinuous form. It is not in continuous form. The continuous form shows the wave nature, and the discontinuous form shows the particle nature. Therefore, it is unable to explain black body radiation. Are you getting? Second phenomenon is, this is called photoelectric effect. Okay. When a metal ionization energy is very less. Such metal, okay, like what? Like, you can say sodium, potassium, cesium. Their ionization energy is very less. So when a metal whose ionization energy is very less is struck by incident, is struck by a frequency, by a radiation having frequency greater than threshold frequency, then electrons are emitted. Electrons are emitted or ejected. This is called photoelectric effect. Photoelectric effect. Okay, again, photo related to what? The light, and electric related to electron. That is ejection of electron from the metal surface when a radiation having certain frequency or minimum frequency called threshold frequency, then the electrons are ejected. This is called photoelectric effect. Called photoelectric effect. Photo means light and electric means ejection of electron. क्या है